Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Rant and Chill. I'm Mr. Deadman. I like to rant and chill on this channel. And here we're going to be talking about Love Bites. Is Love Bites better than Metallica? Oh, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that right here. If you like this sort of thing, talk about Love Bites and have some fun with the topics, press the like button, share, subscribe, check out the other videos. Now, I asked a question to the community. How did you discover Love Bites? Do you remember the song that hooked you? And is it still your favorite song? And what's something you really like about the band? What's something you don't really care for about the band? And I got some interesting responses. One of the responses I got was a guy by the name of Zeplica. Could be a guy, could be a gal. I'm going to go ahead and say whatever. A dude-ish. We're all dudes. I'm a dude. You're a dude. We're all dudes, okay? A dude named Zeplica said that the first song he heard of Love Bites, the first song he heard was Shadowmaker. And that was it. He was hooked. And they have become his favorite band, passing Metallica. I gotta tell you, Metallica is a really good thrash band. They were back in the day. Now I don't know what you would call the style that they play. It's like they want to be thrash, but they got kind of old. They can't. And they just cannot. They just cannot go head to head with Love Bites. They just cannot do it. Shadowmaker, man, it blows everything, dude. No, they cannot do that. They cannot make a Shadowmaker. That's not even their style. They wouldn't even know how. Have you heard? Look, I like Metallica. Maybe some Metallica fans would say I'm a has-been, not really a true fan, because I like the old stuff more than the new stuff. The new stuff to me is like garbage. Still is. Even like the newer stuff, it's kind of like. It's like a song has like several riffs. They don't know which riff to use, and it's very choppy. It's like they're rehearsing. It's like they're trying to figure out like how to piece together a song, but they just don't really know how. They need a better producer. They need someone. They need Bob Rock again. Okay, they need him, and they need to listen to him. When they listen to him, and he was allowed to do what he was allowed to do, they got the Black Album. Okay, all right. I'm not sure how involved he was in Load and Reload though. So, but anyway, with that said, so yeah, Zeplica said that it's better than Metallica. I'd have to agree. Shadowmaker, I mean, dude, even their thrash heavy songs like "Set the World on Fire" dominates. Just "Set the World on Fire" obliterates anything Metallica has in their arsenal. Just flat out. Anyway. Let's see. Render 4D Cafe says, I don't remember what year I discovered Love Bites, but I do remember that that year they released the EP had one or two songs in Japanese. They released the first song, a video, Don't Bite the Dust, and Miyako was temporarily in the band at a hard rock project called Sonic Lovers Reckless. Oh, so very early on. You know, it was early on when the songs were Japanese, which is something, you know, they don't do anymore. So it was like, oh, what? I didn't even know there was a period where they did that. I guess they did, but very, very early on. Which interesting thing. I did not know this, but did you know that when Asami writes her lyrics, she writes it in Japanese first, then in English. So she writes it in Japanese, then she translates it. Okay. All right. That seems kind of difficult, but whatever makes sense for her. We'll read a couple more here. We got Christopher Turner. It says Shadowmaker was the first song I've heard. Dude, I think Shadowmaker is going to be, I think that's going to be very common. What was your first song of Love Bites? What was the one that won you over? Okay. For me, it was Rising. Shadowmaker was after that. But yeah, Shadowmaker was the first song Christopher Turner had ever heard, and his first thoughts were that Judas Priest, Metallica have Japanese daughters. Okay, interesting knowing about Rob, but yeah, they have become my favorite band since. My favorite song is Frozen Serenade, because it shows how diverse the band is. It cannot be nailed down to any precise genre, which it in itself speaks volumes. Yeah. I have nothing to dislike about these goddesses. Metal is metal in my books, and these ladies remind me of what I fell in love with metal. Absolutely, absolutely. And you know what? It's so hard to like put them in a box. Okay, as far as genre goes, don't put them in the box. Let them explore, right? Let them go out, because any one song of Love Bites, it actually combines elements of what works really well in thrash, and then speed metal, and then even power metal, and like, but power metal is like thrash, but just more advanced, like hyper, like, well, advanced is maybe the wrong way to say it, but it's like on a grand scale, you know. Okay, let's pick up one more here. Just picking random by random. I'm just scrolling down and seeing which one just pops out. Okay, Todd Williams, YouTube recommendations. He says YouTube recommendations. I didn't check them out until I saw that they were doing a song called "Eagle Fly Free," a Halloween cover. That's right. That's right. I was intrigued, clicked the video, pretty cool, checked out another song right away, the other one, and so on and so on. Started ordering CDs. Oh, that's a good guy right there. I'm gonna start ordering CDs, man. The song that hooked me was "Hammer of Wrath." That is a good song. Pure metal perfection. Pure metal perfection. It really is. "Hammer of Wrath" is a really good song. It's one of my favorite songs, period. It's a song about getting pumped up for some exercise or gaming or whatever. One thing I really like is that they could play some crushing metal, yet still have a positive message and outlook. If I had to pick out something I didn't like, it's the fact that they haven't played in the States yet. And that's not a bad thing to complain about. That's not a bad thing to criticize them for. And you know what? They hear that too. There's plenty of interviews you could watch where it's like, "Come to America." They want us to come to America. Yes, ladies, we would love it. We would love it. And hopefully we treat you well. Hopefully we do. And if they don't, come to Texas. I live in Texas. Come here. We'll treat you fine. Okay? It'll be a good time. Oh man. This was really good. I like hearing these stories. I like hearing how people found Love Bites, and what was their first song, and how things changed over time. Like my initial song was "Rising," right? A song that got me hooked. Then it was "Shadowmaker," but then so many other songs come in. Like, I've listened to everything, I've reacted to everything, and right now, if you were to like, what's your favorite song? It's gonna change. "Rising's really good. "Judgment Day" is really good, obviously. But I might even say something like "Burden of Time." I might even say something. No, I may not say "Dancing with the Devil." That one, though, "Dancing with the Devil" was really pumped up, though. I like that song. It has a really good rock sound, just an old school kind of rock beat to it, but it's just heavy, or more pump into it. Okay. Well, I'm saying it's hard to choose. "Holy War," "Hammer of Wrath," "Set the World Afire." It'd be hard to choose. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are about this. What was the song that got you into Love Bites? Is that song still your favorite? And have your thoughts about the band changed over time? How about that one? Anyway, with that said, you guys take it easy and have a good one.